Okay, Stellar XLM, technical analysis, part 2, a bullish scenario for Stellar. Now in the previous video, part 1, we talked about how we've had a big enough drawdown, some fundamental factors that could build a bullish case for a bull run for Stellar XLM this year. Now in the next video, we really want to be talking about going over some more fundamental factors that can affect the way the market moves, and we can see how it can happen technically. Obviously the ISO 200 2022, ISO 200 22, not 2022. And technically, how can it, what will a reversal look like? What's it going to be? What can we expect when we ascertain how this reversal, what this reversal could look like? And then in that scenario, what can we expect as we're moving up? What events can we see that could potentially be playing out? So let's look at that. Nathan, without further ado, can you take that one away, please?
Of course, Nathan, more than welcome. And when you have a mechanism that can operate with that ideology, with that that consensus mechanism in mind, then you could build a picture as to what could be happening fundamentally. Now, not forgetting, this November we've got the USA's President Putin, Joe Biden releasing his timing in November for his bill, his crypto bill. So that is gonna lay down in America, especially the regulations, the regulational rails for cryptocurrencies, and I don't doubt that it's going to be in line with these ISO standards, and so fundamentally there seems to be some general consensus with governments around the world that they like blockchain. Europe, America, UK, other countries around the world, Australia, Japan, but they want an efficient, climate-friendly blockchain where Bitcoin doesn't really meet the par. Ethereum having to change their consensus mechanism from proof of work to proof of stake. Again, that's not really, it's still not that efficient. So coins that you have to mine, they're not really that interested in, which makes sense. But look, that's a fundamental factor. So if the fundamental factor for this particular blockchain looks good, which it does, because we're talking in terms of ISO 222 compliance, which it most likely is. And again, I'll have to clarify how, what, and why in another video. But if you've been watching my videos, you'll understand that already how. And again, we'll do a deeper dive into that. But technically, all I've done with this this blue fractal is just do a reversal from the last few months, and this is exactly what it could look like. So I've just taken a fractal from here, reversed it, as you could see, mirrored it, and that's all I can say what it could look like from here on out, going through to November. So at this period between let's say August to October, we might get some news that comes out, some rumors that actually blockchains like Stellar are going to be more favorable. Some solid news, or solid rumors that it's pretty hard to dispute, which I feel like we kind of already have now, but they're going to be more favorable for the financial systems, for payments, for our new financial system, for the reset. And we'll get some news in like that potentially, and then as we go through, people will set off on that news, buy the rumor, sell the news, It will find a floor at about 16 cents, and then people will start thinking again that we could do this again, and then repeat the whole pattern, you know, rinse and repeat. And then when the news actually comes out, the markets don't know how to take it, because Bitcoin gets hit even harder off the back of this news. But then people start to realize, actually, there's better blockchains out there at around December, and you see this double dip here, and that some companies come out and confirm, actually, these are going to be the rails, and then poof, we get this instant reversal in the market, a sell-off, and then it moves back up again. And we've already reversed at that point. That is my picture of what it could look like in a reversal scenario from here for the Stellar blockchain, which I feel is quite possible, because of the fact that we've had this 87% drawdown from its previous high, its previous swing high. It's not a new all-time high, it's just a previous swing high, and then it's got this low 10 cents. It could go lower. We could be looking at 3 cents. Do I think it's going to happen? I feel like it's going to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. There's the difference between feeling like and thinking, isn't there, you know? So I want to say my gut tells me that that's what it's going to do, but we can't base our analysis on gut feelings. We have to base them on the math. The math says it's already come down 87%. That's a big enough drawdown. We seem to be establishing a floor. There seems to be enough fundamental factors to establish a floor at this point and to do a reversal.
Okay, that's great, but we've established the fundamental factors that could be affecting the markets, but technically we've only really got a drawdown and a fractal that looks like a reversal. So that's two indicators that could be telling us what could be happening next for the market. We could see the structure. It's a Wyckoff accumulation structure that seems to be playing out for the Stellar XLM market. So you could consider that just by the actual structure of the down draw itself, as well as the amount of the down draw, is actually two strong indicators. And then we've got an indicator as a bullish scenario, which is a reversal. What could the reversal look like with a fundamental picture of how that reversal could play out moving on to the upside, which is just a fractal from previous dates flipped around, mirrored on itself to give us what looks like a inverted head and shoulders pattern. So you've got the two shoulders, the head inverted, so you get that sort of pattern that could be moving up to the upside in that respects. But is there anything more that we can get that could give us a strong clue as to a prediction in terms of where the Stellar XLM price could go? And there is, and I think for that we need to check out another video, which is part 3 right here, and just see where this market is heading via that technical or those technical indicators. And without further ado, I'm Nathan of Zion. Please like, subscribe, smash the Zion coin up there to subscribe, and check out the next video. See you in the next one. Take care now. Have a great day.